they're back in the game. Because our orthopedic team is ahead of the game with leading-edge treatments, surgical procedures, and rehabilitation services. So if an injury is keeping you on the bench, call Wood County Hospital, because life is not a spectator sport.
Well, I'll tell you what, he was very unselfish when we moved him over to our side. He came over in the middle of the year, and it took him some learning and a while to get comfortable with what he needs to do. And now he's a leader in our room. He works hard at it. He knows what he's doing. He loves the game. He comes to work every single day. And, he's tough, he's smart, he's strong, all the things we look for in a good old lineman. His strengths are that his toughness, first of all, and his strength. And then he understands how to play the game with his body, with leverage. He uses his strength well, if that makes sense. He bends well, he's a tremendous athlete, and he plays strong on the football field, which a lot of guys, when they're athletic guys, they try to bounce around and keep their feet off the ground. He plays strong, puts his feet in the ground, and plays with good leverage. Very much a leader. If he has a negative, it's that he's too hard on himself. And sometimes, and he's developed tremendously in that he used to let plays linger. Something bad happened, he'd let it sit and sit and sit. Hey, move on to the next play. You held the kid. Okay, they got you. Move on. It's the next play. Let's go. And it's really been contagious with the other guys. And he works his tail off, so that's contagious as well.
Well, as a tackle, it's our job to really protect the quarterback in the pass situations. So we have a lot more space to work with, and it comes with a lot of responsibility. So I feel like whenever we're throwing the ball, Shilzy's my baby, and I got to protect him. That is definitely what I enjoy the most. I'm not saying I don't enjoy pass blocking, but run blocking, just the opportunity where you get to show what all the hard work is done, all the training you've done, and just how tough you are. So if you're an offensive lineman, that means you like to get down and dirty and hit each other. So that's the real fun part. And whenever we can run the ball for a lot, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, it was at first it was hard. I didn't know what the future was going to hold for me at offensive line, and to me, my football career was over, and I wasn't going to play ever again. So but the main thing was Coach Clausen had a lot of faith that I'd be a good fit, and then whenever I got with Coach Durkin and Coach Pace, they just made it such a welcoming environment. It was very easy to transition, and it was something where I spent late nights with them, and I lived in Coach Durkin's office, Coach Pace's office. We were in the film rooms together, just studying tape and really picking up the little things of what it means to be an offensive lineman. It's just, we've always been a group of guys that really care about each other and work for each other, but it's nice for us just to be meshing like this, and for the whole offense just to be able to perform like we have been. It's something where we've been through the good times and the bad times together. A lot of us have been to the bowl game in 2009, and actually only two of us on the offensive line has been to the bowl game, but on the and then a lot of us have been through the 2-10 season. So we know what it's like to have good times, but we also know what it's like to have bad times, and we'd much rather have the good times and have even better times. So I think that's what the difference is, that people don't want to go back to a bad spot, and we know what it's like to have good feelings in the locker room.